So again, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai here from Thailand. I hope you're doing well. This is one I did in Thailand, which is Sunday, and it's around about 12:30 here in Thailand. I've been for a walk around the Jomtien area, where I live. And for instance, the sun's out. Yay! The sun is out. The sun has got his hat on. The sun has got his hat on. He's got it up today. It's blue and it's white, and I love it. And the reason why it's white because we have a few clouds out there, and we've also got some black clouds out there, which matches the Man City shorts. Anyway, so yeah, so it's nice. It's nice to feel hot on your body because I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. Guys, I don't look like this because of I choose to be. I choose it because it's I follow football. I follow men's football as well as ladies football. Everything Manchester City, and unfortunately, for instance, I woke up this morning because I was sniffing. I was achoo, because the temperature got down to 24 degrees. Disgusting. It's terrible. 24 degrees. How dare you? Yeah, absolutely. Freezing cold. That's for me. Again, I don't have air conditioning. I just have a fan, and that's it. That's all I have is a fan. If you live in Thailand, if you're going to live overseas in a hot country, you've got to basically acclimatise. And so I don't believe in it. So of course, and now my body is acclimatized, and I've lost a lot of weight. I used to be 171 kilos, and now I'm 50, 55, 60 kilos. Anyway, but the thing is, I'm very, very skeptical of the weather. No, not really. But I lived in Scandinavia for 10 years and whatever, and I was walking around with t-shirts, and it's -10 out there. So yeah, you just got to adapt yourself to the weather. You just drink a lot of water. You drink a lot of this. It's alcohol. Rice whiskey? No. I'm just forget it. Anyway, but it's just basically what I'm trying to say is and it's just and again, now it's just seeing the blue sky again. If you looked at my videos for the last few days, etc., I've been a bit. I wouldn't say it. Well, I've been trying to be my cheerful best, etc. But the fact is, when the sun's not shining, I'm a sun lover. I love the sun, and when I get the opportunity to go out for a walk, I do. And so I could have gone to the shops. It was just over here. I went all the way there. You know why I want to see? Because I want to see the sea. The sea is just over there, and I love the sea. Anyway, so guys, I was just waffling on here. Wait, I thought it was a Man City channel about my. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's talk about the game. I was actually looking forward to it, watching it on. If you look at my previous channel, I was actually looking forward to it, watching it on W Sports, which is a channel which I haven't seen before, and it just popped up on my package, my Thai package, etc. And it's free, and it's basically free, whatever. Still got to pay for the package. And anyway, what they do, they have the WSL on, which is excellent. And I was thinking, yeah, they're going to have the City game on. But what I forgot to say, and I didn't put one and one, two and two together and come out with 10, that the Chelsea game was on exactly the same time as Man City. And guess which game they played? The Chelsea game. So then I was flicking around, trying to find out where I was going to go. Someone's got to be streaming it. Someone's got whatever. Where can I download it? Is it anyway? Nobody had it, and I come across two men, lovely men, guys, American, okay, not British, American, right? Everyone either had some kind of channel of where they used to have the I just thought, the pitch and whatever, and the ball going over this side and that going up, and nobody had. I'm sure there is, and this is my personal plea. I want people to go to ladies and men out Manchester or whatever to stream or do of the ladies football, because honestly I'm relying on Man City FC. Or whatever I can find, or Wii Sports, etc. So why can't I watch a Manchester City, just like LB, typical City, Nobbins, God knows what, Mancunian way, who do a live, a watch along of Manchester City Football Club, of the ladies. So anyway, so I had to depend on these two Americans who live on different types of the shores of America, and they just love Manchester City, and they do a live stream of every Man City fans, ladies and men, and believe you me, I swear to God, they have knowledge. they've been doing it for a long time, and they have knowledge, and they and they have respect for the men as well as the ladies, and they do this, and it's great. And I was talking to them, and we're having a good laugh and they were keeping me well informed of what was going on the pitch, and it was, big up to these guys. I put a screenshot of whatever on my City 24 page of because I do a Man City thing every day. Of these two guys, etc., who knew their stuff. They knew about Blinking Brown. They knew about Bunny. They love Bunny and whatever. And they were talking about Bunny's emotional state because of what's happening in Jamaica. They knew Manchester City, and these two guys, City fans, live in America on the opposite side. I was asking them personal questions about why they came Man City, what was the reason, blah blah blah. But the fact that they actually know and they follow the Manchester City ladies game just as much as the men's, big up to them. Absolutely fantastic, wonderful, really, really, really good guys. I'll tell you, I really enjoyed talking to you. I'm going to talk to you today again. Tune into your channel, and and it's wonderful to see City fans living in America, and I'm in Thailand. There, for instance, I was born and bred Manchester. I know you can't say that anymore. Born and bred. I won't UK. Anyway, but the fact is, and these guys actually, the mere fact that they could talk about Manchester City and they know the knowledge about City was brilliant. And we had a really fun while they were helping me because I couldn't see the game. Anyway, so I watched the game this morning. A Man City game against West Ham, and a team again coming into the games, and another 12 o'clock kickoff just coming after the international break. We walked into the game, into the international break after a win against Liverpool, but a struggle, and a 3-3 draw against Newcastle in the League Cup, but we did win on penalties. We are unbeaten since Chelsea. So that we've got to be hang our hats on there. So the stats, City are doing well. I'm a number 2 in the table, regardless of whatever the Rags do today or Arsenal do today. Blah blah blah. Again, because they're playing against Sunday. Now, it's like, where do you go with this? Because quite honestly, we haven't played well for a while now, for instance, and we've been playing against teams we should be winning 4 and 5-0, but we haven't. And for instance, yesterday you could say that the reason why we didn't play well is because of because of international break. It's because of 12 o'clock kickoff, and I was actually looking up why we're kicking off at 12 o'clock. And it appears that it's the broadcasting rights, the new broadcasting rights, kicking off at 12 o'clock, which is stupid. Anyway, so while we're kicking off at 12 o'clock, for instance, so that wasn't, so there's many reasons why, but also, for instance, we didn't kick off at 12 o'clock against Newcastle, again, for instance, and again, I'm not quite sure, we didn't kick off at 12 o'clock against Liverpool. So why are we having a dip in form, even though we're winning and we're getting the job done? We're not being the Man City the way we were in the beginning of the season. So it is a worry. Anyway, so let's go on to the game. And I am concerned. We've got Everton next, etc. But let's go for the game. Okay. So again, so let's see what MCFC talks about. Because what happens is I like to talk about what MCFC say, but also I like to go through a website and talk about what they say. Because again, and let me just pop in that website first. Because quite honestly, and this is the BBC, this one, and if you know me, I hate the BBC more than life. And so let's see what they had to say, because I wanted to look at a balanced view, so I don't have to look through blue spectacles. So Man City had to battle hard to beat the bottom of the table West Ham, and Fabinho goals sealing a 6 successive Super League win. The Japanese international struck on the 26th minute on her third goal of the season, condemning the struggling West Ham to 9 successive defeats and losses in all 7 league campaigns this term. Second place City were far from fluent in the display, but did enough to claim the victory that kept them 1 point behind leaders Chelsea. Ryan Skinner Hammers, though, put in a committee performance that believed their lowly status, with Vivian Asseti also going closest to scoring with her shot hitting the crossbar just before half time. City defender Grace Pryor also headed up against the woodwork in the second half, but the host gave West Ham opportunities. Rika UK missed out on a great chance where her shot was saved by the keeper Yamashita. Well done in your England debut. While striker Shieka Martinez also had a shot blocked by Pryor after a mistake by Laura Brinkham-Brown. Yeah, Christ, Laura, what were you doing, giving the ball away? Oi. City pressed for the second to ease their victory nerves. Amber Circuit threw herself into a front of a Bunny Shaw's effort, while the City striker had yet another shot blocked in the late game, with Pryor following up also kept out a spirited visited defence. Yeah. Right, analyst, City lack ruthlessness, hammer show fight. So there you go. So City and then had 9 shots in to West Ham's 5, an exciting first half, but the tally of just 1 in each of target highlighted a lack of composure in front of goal from both sides. The defence looked brittle under pressure. And Shelene Shabrowski made her mistake in her first half result in a winning goal, as Vivian Niedermeyer broke to set up Virginia, who slid a finish across Kinsey Semitic. Now, a fantastic goal, wonderful by Vivian, as she she took out 3 defenders. 3 defenders actually came to, and she just slipped it to Virginia, and Virginia, lovely goal. But despite their awful run of results without a goal in the previous 3 outings, West Ham did not hide their positive approach, and amidst tenure defending from Andree Yegelik's side. Yurkas have scored but 5 straight at the legs of the Japanese teammate Yamashita, while Asseti blazed a volleyball wide following good work from the right from Fiona Morgan. By the way, this is the first time I read these, etc. right in front of you. But busy Asseti nearly made amends, but when she lifted the ball over Yamashita from close range, only to see her strike rebound off the crossbar. City applied more pressure following a close course with Shaw and Biedermeier thwarted after a committed defending from Yuka Uru and Oza Siren and Asad. I'm sure the employees place what's going to. So I can't read them. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. I can speak 7 languages, honestly, seriously. Prior to thumping header also made it 2, while Skinner's side repeatedly put their bodies on the line. Despite extending their winning run, City need to be more ruthless in front of goal if they are to maintain their title challenge, as they could be punished from better sides by better sides. Well, like who? Arsenal? BBC. West Ham take a heart from their competitive display, but desperate needs for their first WSA points of the season. Okay, fine. Alright, okay, so that was good. And there we go. The Man City, their player ratings were 7.8, Yamashita 7.53, Kazagawa 7.44, Wiedemeyer 7.31, Brinkham-Brown 7.25, Laura Coombs 7.13, Kaspari 6.87, Jaden Rose 6.86, Larabini 6.80, Gracie Pryor 6.73, Leila Ozabi 6.71, and Kadina Bodini Shaw 6.63. So having a bit of a kick at the Khadija there. Yeah, she needs a goal. She really does. I'm sorry, she does. She's doing her effort, and she's doing what she needs to do. And she's making herself available. But I think she definitely needs a goal. She's like any striker, which is totally understandable. But overall, I can certainly say like I'm disappointed with basically the fact that we are not as good as when we got Everton next week. We don't have any cup games because we've got Everton, it is a more harder side to win again, and we got to maintain the fact the winning way. We are doing what we're doing. We are doing what is done on the price on the tin. but we're not being convincing in front of goal like this, like the BBC said. But we are doing what we need to do, which is picking up the points, even though it's not been massively convincing. So I'm not sure what it is at the moment, but all the teams, etc., at the bottom of the league, we should be beating 4 and 5-0. We haven't done so. With saying that, Chelsea were playing at home against the Lionesses. Now, Man City have beaten the Lionesses, the Reds have beaten the Lionesses, Arsenal beaten the Lionesses, and Lionesses are a half-decent team. Now, the mere fact that Chelsea struggled to beat the Lionesses. Now, you can say though they won 2-0, but they got the second goal late in the second half. So Chelsea not being massive. Man City, you can sit there and criticise Man City, but the fact is, Chelsea not been, ripping up trees either. So I'm not buying it at all. Now, what Man City have said. Now, also we've got an issue with Greenwood. I haven't heard anything from Andree. I haven't heard anything from his press conference. But he did mention about Alex Greenwood is unavailable because she picked up. Our captain is expected to ruled out for a number of weeks as she begins her work on her way back to fitness to the club medical staff. Speaking about Greenwood absence, Andree says Alex picked up an injury during the week when she came back. We expect her to be out for a number of weeks. It's disappointing. I know we had Grace. Rebecca come back, and Thingy coming back. Grace Clinton coming back, etc., which is nice to see. But again, we got to stop picking up these injuries. It is natural we're going to get these injuries, and we've got Mary Fowler, we've got a few others, etc., out at the moment. But again, we're not doing too bad in injuries compared to what we did last season, etc., and all teams will have injuries. But again, it was another disappointment to see key players like Alex out. So yeah, I've got to be okay. So overall, and let's have a quick look what Brinkenbaum. Laura Brinkenbaum says she learned from one of the best teachers around, who is Azakao, and City claimed a 1-1 win over Josie said. Alan Jerusalem came away from all 3 points and a clean sheet. Again, you have a look at that. So yeah, she's learned a lot from them, from Alex, and and credit to her. So, but I've got to be positive, and I also got to be critical. Positiveness again, for instance, we've unbeaten. We again, like Laura says, we didn't concede a goal, so that was good. We are playing against teams at the bottom of the league, but like the men's team, you can't expect us to, because the table sometimes lies, and sometimes actually doesn't say what exactly, and a team, for instance, like the likes of Liverpool, Newcastle, or West Ham, which we should have won by a lot being more convincing, but we haven't done so. Does that make City a worse team? No. I just think, for instance, we need to be more clinical, like he says. Buddy needs to get back on the score sheet more. For instance, the times, again, the split up in for instance, in the by the in like 12 o'clock start, etc. The TV schedules are crazy. So yeah, so it's, but we can't be disappointed, but we can say we can need to do better. It's what Andree would say, even though I haven't heard him. Is what he would say is that we can be better, and I think Man City players can be better. We started off very, very well. We'll still continue. We're still second place regardless of what happens today, and so for instance, and but we, again, we're still early in the season, and for instance, we can only be good from here, but we can't. We know we're better. We can be better. So for that, I've got to be pleased with only winning 1-0. We won, clean sheet, and we're second in position. Can't complain. Only one downside, probably Alex. But other than that, get well to Alex. Guys, gonna love you, leave you. Happy Halloween day. What happened a couple of days ago. Or hope you had a nice time. For instance, and you got Poppy Day coming up. I've got your fireworks in the UK. We don't have anything like that over here. So yeah, Halloween maybe a little bit, tiny little bit, but we've had a bit of some bad weather over here, so there you go. And I know, I'm sure you're complaining feel sorry for me, but never mind. Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. True Blue Thai from Thailand. Like and subscribe, tell me what you think.